points.
Bare scratches, like when I tell you what I thought I was fighting Sonic.
Out, let me out!
347.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
After he looked back, that's when I duffed him. After I duffed him, we on the floor and we ruined the whole store. Look at me like I'm the bad guy. Swing the spot, then it's back to the checks. 2 pulls, I don't pay for respect. I'm just locked, don't got a syntax. 13 M's and views, we up next. Back on full, with some pull, Louis wool, I make them draw. Got dizzy, now I'm lean on part next door, but I feel like I'm shooting. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Quinn. I'm back with another video. You feel me? Today we here with another banger video. Wait. I'm bugging. I haven't been here in a minute. Came through that to y'all. Feel me? Niggas been gone for a while, but I'm back and I'm better. I said that last time. I was lying. I'm not lying this time though. I got y'all, for real. I really got y'all, cause feel me, my supporters is crazy. Y'all always hit me up on my lives, my Snapchat stories, my Instagram, my anything y'all can find me on my TikTok. You feel me? Appreciate and support everybody who is there for me and who is supporting me, even off of YouTube, following up with me, catching up with me. I'm feeling like I'm feeling the YouTube vibes again. I'm feeling like I'm coming back with it. So I'm gonna come to y'all with a quick story time. Start off calm. This is the story time y'all been asked for. I'm not even gonna lie, I've been asked for this. I posted a video on TikTok. This is the vid. So I posted that vid on TikTok. And now, oh, Quay, you fighting, QB fighting. Look at me like I'm the bad guy. I'm about to tell a story time. Make sure you get your snacks, your popcorn, and then if you talk about the artists. So go on, Ed, go and do your thing, and come back. I'll wait. You put it right there. I suppose it. All right, let's go. But I'm gonna peep the hair, because I did that myself. But not this. I need a cut for me. That's what I was saying. Let the situation calm down, because I just mad mixy and shit like that. So we here with the story time about how it went down. Let's get into it. So it all started. All right, so we need names. So we're gonna name the person who I fought Kunte, right? I named the person who I fought Kunte. We're gonna name my friend in this situation Lily. So back. So Lily do hair, right? Y'all know Lily. Lily is on my YouTube somewhere, you feel me? Lily do hair, right? So she used to do hair at her house and stuff like that. So she ended up going to a hair shop, whatever, right? Ooh, she's like, oh, let me do your hair. Come to the shop, do your hair for free, because she wanted me to be her brand ambassador. So I'm like, bad, say less. A nigga need their hair done anyways. So I'm like, I slid the next day. And then after that, I was in the shop. I'm not gonna lie, the shop was vibey. You know, the music was playing. We was cracking jokes. We was, don't want to say it, but we was vibing. We was very vibey in that shop. You feel me? So after that day, I'm not gonna lie, it was so vibey, and the people in the shop like me too. So I met like the other hairstylists that work in there, and I met the owner. The owner is Kunte. So I met the owner. The owner fuck with me. I fuck the owner. Like, I started coming to the shop a lot, cause it was we just all having fun together. I'm gonna tell y'all the first altercation when I start finding out like Kunte was being weird, right? So basically, as I've been in the shop and as I like kept being in the shop and stuff like that, we're gonna call this girl Biggie, right? So Biggie, another hairstylist in the shop, like I always know how to braid, you feel me? Y'all know this though. I always know how to braid, but I always braid my own hair. So I show her like, I know how to braid and stuff like that. She's like, all right, let me show you how to add hair and stuff like that. So she showed me how to braid. I start finessing people's hair. So like, it was an extra chair in the shop, but like nobody was using it because like Kunte was looking for people to put in a chair, whatever. So like in my meantime, I will use that chair when somebody want me to do their hair or something like that. Cause I did one person hair and I posted it, and then everybody, QB, I want you to do my hair, QB, I want you to do my hair. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna take a few clients. So when I was doing that stuff, basically like we would all help each other in the shop. Like basically, Biggie had her aunt's hair to do, right? And I was gonna do my man's hair. But I'm not even gonna lie, my man's came, I could not get into it, bro. So I'm like, you help me and I'm gonna help you with her, cause I helped her with her aunt. Ooh, I said her name. Basically, I helped Biggie with her client, which was her aunt. And then she helped me with my man's hair. She did my man's hair. So basically it was like we was gonna add the money up together and then split it in half since we both have helped each other with each other's clients. So it came up to like to 85, right? Like after we split it, it came up to 85. Cause I think both hairstyles was 160. 80 or 85. He had Cash App. At the time, my Cash App was bugging. My Cash App was not working. So I asked him to Cash App it to her. Her Cash App, she didn't have Cash App, you feel me? So we was like, send it to Kunte, right? The shop owner. We was like, send it to Kunte, and Kunte was like, I'll give it to y'all in cash tomorrow. So we like, bet. Her aunt already gave her money. So basically what Biggie did was give me $20, and then Kunte was supposed to give me the other $40, $45, right? Next day, me and Lily had a photo shoot, right? Ooh, my fault. Lily had a photo shoot earlier that day. So when we had our photo shoot, we was like, oh, let's go to a lounge after. And then we calling up the people from the shop because Biggie was already with us. So we calling up the other people to the shop, Kunte and the other girl who work at the shop. He at the lounge cooling. Here you go. Oh, order me chicken tenders, order me fries, I want drinks, I want...
Make that skinny ass protein patty, a fat ass double beef patty with extra mayo, put the bun back on there, slap on some bacon and cheese, and when you're done, slide up a chili dog.
Like this, that. Nah, my business, cause you gonna pay for it. You just chilling, eating, chilling. Bill came, right? Bill came. Mind you, I forgot, it's me, Lily, Biggie, me and Lily's friend, Kunte, and the other girl. Bill came up to like 3 bills, so it was like 3 something. So it was like 55 for all of us to split at first. But the girl, the other one, we could call her, cause she gonna have parts in the story too. So we gonna call her Pearl. Was going on a vacation to Miami. Biggie was like, oh, I don't want Pearl to spend that much money cause you know she about to go to Miami. Like it was like in a few days or like in 2 days or whatever. So we was like, she about to go to Miami, we don't want her to spend that much money. So Biggie was like, I'm gonna put up 100. So that already took the money down. Then Lily was like, oh, you right, I'm gonna put up 100 too. So then once them two put up 100, it went from 50 to 40 to literally like $22 for all of us, right? Well, first when the bill came out, and it was like $300 or whatever how much it was, I told Kunte, I'm like, oh, the money from yesterday, because I had bread in my pocket, but it make more sense to use the bread that you have on his car so I won't have to spend the bread in my pocket to keep that in my pocket. I'm like, Kunte, the money from yesterday. He looking at me. Oh, I forgot to take it out. Who's gonna take it out? So I'm like,
You cannot trick me!
bro. And I'm like, you don't have to take it out. You can send it to Lily and she's gonna, you feel me? Whatever. So he, after like they started saying, oh, I'm gonna put up 100, he started gassing it like, yeah. When I looked at the Cash App, right? It said $48, right? And it said $48. $45 of the dollars mine. So that means you had $3 to your name, right? So $3 was yours. 45 of them was mine. You feel me? So when it's time that everybody put up the $22, I'm like, send the $22 for me. I see the boy them sending $44. And I just give the scrunch face like, what you doing? Like, I'm like, at his phone, he sent 44. And then he gonna say, Biggie is gonna give you the other 20, you feel me? Mind you, Biggie is mad nice, she avoid problems, she don't mind pitting up for stuff. He basically used that to his advantage, like, oh, Biggie gonna give you the other $20 because he know she not gonna say nothing and she's just gonna do it anyways, you feel me? And she did try to give me the $20 and I said, no, that's your bet in your pockets. That has nothing to do with me. You gave me the other 20 you were supposed to give me, you feel me? The bread he got, he was supposed to give me, he's supposed to send my 22 and then send me back 43. Yeah. So, but he sent 44 to her for both our bills, and he kept the other extra 20 in his Cash App for like pocket change. So then, after that happened, I let it rock, you feel me? Certain things I let rock, cause I'm like, you know what? I got bread. I don't know the person needed more than me. I'm not about to act all rowdy right now. I don't got time. Certain times I really don't got time for people. I really don't be having time. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. So that situation passed. Then comes to the second incident. Out of nowhere, Zai started going missing. So the first time Zai went missing is when Biggie gave her Zapac. He gave her Zapac to Kunte, right? And it had about a good 3 healthy spliffs left, maybe 4 healthy spliffs left to roll. You feel me? She said, roll me 1 spliff. Roll me 1 spliff, right? So he goes in the back where the coats are, rolls the spliff. The spliff is poquito small, skimpy, and he hands back the pack. Like, he rolls up a skimp spliff, he hands back the pack, and the pack got a poquito nugget in it, like, I got a little nugget in it. So it's just like confusing because you only rolled that 1 skinny spliff, and then it's only a little nugget left for the rest of the Zago. So that, we let it slide. But you know, we let stuff slide, but we always observe. So we're not gonna forget. It's, you feel me? It's adding up type shit. What happened after that? We started feeling uncomfortable in the shop because he started watching the cameras like, in ways that I don't know. Like you're supposed to watch the cameras as in like business wise, or like if anything bad happened, that's what you got the cameras for. You know, like he watches this as if it's Netflix, Hulu, one of them things there. So we just be doing regular stuff in the shop, and then out of nowhere, like we'll be having fun and stuff like that, and then we'll get a screen recording sent to our phone, like, oh, y'all doing this, or whatever, and then we just like, you watching us the whole time. That happened about 3 times, I think. Happened about 3 times, right? The first time he sent it, he was like laughing at what he was doing. The second time, he sent to Lily, he was like, oh, is it work or playtime? Then the third time he sent it saying some other thing. So, you feel me? He was watching it excessively, and then like after that, we started feeling uncomfortable. Like we can't even do like the normal things in the shop that we usually do because he's watching the camera. Like one time, like nobody was in the shop and I had to go, well, I was going in the shop to get my hair done from Lily, but Lily was coming later, so nobody was in the shop yet and I had to wash my hair and stuff. So I got there early, so I had the keys, and I go in the shop and I'm about to change my shirt real quick, like to undershirt, and I feel like I can't even change my shirt because I feel like the dude is watching me in the camera. You feel me? Like it's just like we feel uncomfortable, like we can't do certain things. Like we just, after a minute, like we start feeling like we's being watched 24/7, and like that was getting scary. So he stole Zai again because Pearl boyfriend give her a Zapac, but Pearl don't really smoke like that, you feel me? She don't roll, she don't do none of that. So she asked one of us who won it. I wasn't there, so she gave it to Biggie, and there was only Biggie and her in the shop, and then no clients and Kunte. The pack go missing. Pearl not gonna take it because she gave it away. Biggie obviously is her pack. Who's left? Kunte Kente. That's another thing. So after that, like after a minute, it just started being like getting too much, and then it started being like little messy stuff that's happening between, like, you know, the females and stuff that I ain't really pay attention to, because that's like their business. That's not really my business. I only pay attention to the stuff that was pertaining to me, and a little bit was pertaining to Lily, but it wasn't really that much going on with her. It was just a lot of extra mixy stuff going on, you feel me? So then one day, Lily called me and she's like, I'm ready to leave. Like, I can't do it no more. Can I be in the shop? It's a lot going on. It's drama, it was just a lot of stuff going on, you feel me? And it's not the environment that she wanted to be in. So she said she know another shop. She wants to move in another shop. Can I help her? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna help you. You went up to the shop. We just went and got her things, and we took it to the other shop. We took a cab to the other shop. The other shop is not too, it's in the same hood, so it's not too far from each other. Biggie and Lily left together. So now it was only Pearl and I forgot, a new girl got added to the shop like literally right before they left. So now it's only Pearl and the new girl, right? Lily and Biggie left. I helped them with their stuff. We got in the cab. We went to the destination, whatever. We unload their stuff. They settled, and Lily posted on her IG story about her new location because obviously all her clients know that she worked at the other shop, so now they need to know the new location so they don't mistake him for their appointments and stuff. So she posted new location. Soon as the girl posts. Soon as the girl posts the story. Here comes Kunte. Ring, 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 ring. Who's calling me from an unknown number? Lily was doing a client at the time, right? So while Lily was doing a client, he was calling a lot. So, so Lily did not pick up, right? He calls Biggie. Biggie is at the shop too. So Biggie and him start arguing, and then like he doesn't know that Biggie and Lily is with each other, right? So like, cause Biggie made it seem to be like she was in another shop, so he didn't know that they was together. He's calling Lily. Lily is not picking up. Lily is doing her client here. So she like, QBQ, pick up for me. So I'm like, all right, I'll pick up. I'm like, hello. While Lily left the shop, while Lily left the shop, why she not speak to me? Why she not answering? I'm like, Kunte, relax. She left the shop because she didn't want to be there anymore. He's like, oh, she's trying to tell me why this and that. I'm like, Kunte, she left the shop because she didn't want to be there no more. I'm like, it's not really my place to tell you every reason why she left the shop, because every reason was not my reason. You feel me? So I was like, it's not really my place to tell you everything. I'll tell her to get back to you, and she'll get back to you. Yes, please, tell her to get back to me. So I'm like, all right, tell her to get back to you. Hang up. She answers. He's they talking, whatever. She tell him, they texting. He's telling her to come back. She's like it's basically like too late for that. So it's like telling her to come back. Then he tries to pit Biggie and Lily against each other because he said, Biggie said this about you, and she did this and this and this. Mind you, they're next to each other. So like they basically see what he's trying to do. So that even made Lily more mad and Biggie more mad, because they like, you feel me? Even if I wanted to, now I'm not, because like, you feel me? You really on some funny stuff. Like we thought you were, like, for real in real life. So basically he get mad, and like one day Lily was wearing his sweater outside because it was mad break, and he had 2 sweaters, because I would have gave for mine, but I only had 1 sweater. She ended up taking it home and forgetting to bring it back to him, because every time she brought it back, he wasn't at the shop, and she didn't want to leave it in the shop. He texted her on, I believe, our message, and he was like, bring back my sweater. She said, okay, right? So then he did the thing with Biggie and Lily, trying to put them against each other. Then he texting, is no conversation. He's still saying, then he's gonna say again, make sure you bring him back my sweater. So now Lily felt like, what, like basically he's acting like a female, and he's texting her, he's a whole boy. So she feel like she being harassed. So she like, Kitty, can you text him for me? Because I'm not trying to go back and forth with him. He's doing too much right now. Da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, right, bro. You're a whole female. You should not have to go through that. I'm like, all right, bet. I said, I'm putting the messages on the screen right here. But I said, why are you still texting her? Ain't you already tired out on our message about the sweater thing? He like, oh, you see, she texted me first, bro. Which is not true because he also texted her first too. Rude. I don't even come rude, come disrespect you, feel me? I'm gonna defend you and all that. You feel me? I come to defend her or just like chill to like calm down the situation. Not even to defend her on the rah-rah, you feel me? Because I was once cool with Kunte too, you feel me? So I'm trying to calm down the situation. Nobody's trying to get rowdy with you. But you can't straight rowdy with me, you feel me? Once I get rowdy, once I get rowdy, is no turning that down. So I come and I'm like, why you still text her, you feel me? Didn't you already ask her that? I just asked her a question. I just spit, that's mad nasty. I just asked you a question, you feel me? You could have answered the question like, oh, this is this, I feel like this is not. I was just trying to remind her. You could have just said, I was just trying to remind her. So all you had to say, nigga gonna say, Quay, don't text me on no da-da-da, whatever he said. I would smack the F out of you. Who? So he said I would smack the F out of you. So I said, slap who? Then we start going back and forth. I'm like, stop acting like a girl. You talking to a female. This, and that. They start saying, oh, Quay, you the one who acts like a... Then this, and that. Then I'm like, I said something back to him. And then he was like, it's dead. How you gonna say all that to a nigga that trying to dead it? It's never dead. I'm alive now. We up, we alive. I'm woke, I'm wide awake. Like, ain't no dead and nothing. You feel me? So after that, it's a like on-site type thing. Like that's mindset. That's my mindset. Like you can't just go around talking crazy like that. You feel me? Especially if I already had like you already been doing stuff to me. You don't even know that I know the stuff that you did. You feel me? You don't even know that like I peep the stuff that you do, bro. So it's like you doing that, and then on top of that you messing with her, and then on top of that you messing with me. You talking mad crazy to me. Yeah, I'm on your body. It's crazy. So he said that to me. So basically, she had to drop off his keys and his sweater still. So when she dropped it off, he wasn't at the shop or whatever. So I left it alone or whatever. So then me and my other friend, we gonna call him Nike, right? So I'm with my friend Nike. It's me and Lily friend. So we walking down whatever block it is, and that block is down the shop. So we walking down that block. Lucky here, guess who I see?
Who that right there? I spot her.
Kunte Kente. So I seen Kunte, and I like when I tell y'all, bro, like, you feel me? Because when we went to drop off the keys, I was ready to fight him because, you feel me? I done took off my jean jacket because that day I had on a jean jacket and a sweater. It was the same day I'm talking about, like the day we dropped off the keys and the day that I'm referring to when I just seen him when we was walking. I had on a black jean jacket and a gray sweater thing. But you ever had a jacket like you go like this and it's tight, but it fits you? So I won't be able to move in it and do all of that, but it fits me. First time I took it off when I was going to the shop, so I know like if I end up fighting him, then I'm gooch. This time I had on my jean jacket, seeing his face, straight blacked out on the guys, bro. On the guys, I straight blacked out. I didn't think of that. I just straight zoom. You feel me? So basically, what had happened with that was he was running. He was like, nah, I'm not gonna say he was running across the street, but he was like low-key like skipping across the street because the light was about to change. And when I seen him, I dipped right after him. But he was already across the street going into the store, and the light was about to change. So when I dipped right after him, my friend Nike, couldn't make the light because all the cars was coming trying to dodge the cars. Already by that time, he was in the store, right? When he was in the store, when he got to the store, he's walking to the back aisle. I said, yo! Nigga go like, say, boom, right? Duff him. Now we just on the floor. Testing. Mind you, I got my jean jacket on. So I could barely move my arms. I'm still doing my thing, you feel me? But I'm holding my own. You feel me? Can't get no hits off me. Type. Pulling my hair, scratching me. Or I'm gonna tell you about that part. I'm gonna tell you about the scratching part. But pulling my hair while we fight, I'm gonna show you that. But the fight is right here, you feel me? The fight is gonna be right here. But you see, I dust him. I called him first. He looked back. You see the look back, right? So there's gonna be a screenshot of the look back. He looked back. After he looked back, that's when I duffed him. After I duffed him, we on the floor and we ruined the whole store. So as we ruined the whole store, we fighting him. Then my friend Nike break it up. Now the guys is like, now the store man like, oh, y'all broke the things, close down the gate, close down the things. After they closed down the gate, it was over. We locked in it. Like, they closed down the gray gate. So after they closed down the gray gate, like the thing when you close in this whole store, yeah, they closed out on us. And we calmed down. I'm thinking we calm. This nigga think he whatchamacallit? Ra Ali or whoever threw the thing at Cardi B, or he thinks this is Bad Girls Club or Love and Hip Hop. This nigga gonna toss a whole water gallon at me? A whole water gallon at my head. So after that, you already know. Weed, yeah, I did that. So they hit me, but after that, I was type staticky again, and I was about to fight, and then my friend Nike calmed me down again. So I'm like, you know what? We in the store, we already broke the stuff. Let's not make it worse. You feel me? So I calmed down, like literally fully. Like I'm just on my phone, I'm chilling. You feel me? This funny to me at this point. So I'm just laughing. The other one, not so much. Screaming.
Out, let me out! Let me out of here!
So I'm like, I feel bad. I'm not even gonna lie because, like, it's looking to me like he's claustrophobic. I bought him a juice. I'm a real nigga. What nigga you know fighting and then gonna buy the juice? I bought him a juice. You feel me? All that. Look at the video right here. I definitely got juice. So, cause like I definitely feel like he was claustrophobic. Like he could not take being in it. So then we end up. They was saying pay for the stuff. I was trying to give them the bread, and then after we trying to give them the bread, they were not even trying to take the bread. So we called the cops. And then as the cops came, that's when I'm recording like, I already seen that TikTok. That's the TikTok I'm referring to when everybody was asking me for story time. So, so that's what I was doing in the store. So after that happened, the cops let us pay for the stuff. We paid for the stuff. We left. While we was in the store, before we calmed down, we was talking mad stuff. Like he wanted to fight again. We left the store and we gonna get it again. It was raining, so I was like, we're not gonna get outside. We're gonna get in the building or something. So he goes in the shop and he's like, wait. And I'm like, like, you bugging. Like, do you even hear yourself? Like, I know what you trying to do. So he's like, wait, I'm not fighting you again because it's mad at y'all and it's only one of me. It was literally 3 females with me. 3 females. Nike was a female. Lily and Biggie. It was 3 females. You feel me? Because Lily and Biggie came from the other shop. Because I called them while I was in the store. And I'm like, yo, we locking the store. That's why they came. But it was really only Nike with me. He didn't have nobody. It was the co-workers in the shop. But what is a female really going to do to you? Mind you, he knows all 3 of them. So, and they didn't come on no rah-rah type time, you feel me? So you either trying to jump me or you trying to get somebody else to fight me because you know you can't beat me. So he's saying, wait, to get his brother, So I start calling him out his name. I'm like, you're pussy, your ass, your butt, all of that because I know how to get to people. You feel me? I'm about to have you trying to have nobody jump in my fight, and at the end of the day, even if you get one person, because he was trying to get his brother, even if you get one boy, that's still overtop me 3 females. You getting a whole next mind that's older than both of us. Think of that. I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. You feel me? Because if he was to do that, I probably would have dinged him in the shop, in his own shop. So I was like, let's just take it to the building and get over with it. We good. We take it to the building. Here's the video for that. That one was different.
Wait.
So we fought. After we fought this time, right? After we fought this time, he got me up. We called it a day. After we fought, he got me up and we called it a day. I left. I get home. I get in the shower. As soon as I get in the shower, because me, one thing about me, I love me a hot, steamy, steamy. That's how I like my showers, you feel me? Soon as I get in the shower, all over my body. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I start investigating my body. I start trying to slow tap the water on my body to feel what parts burning. I start taking pictures, and I got bare scratches. Like, when I tell you, would have thought I was fighting Sonic the Hedgehog. You would have thought I was fighting the Tasmanian Devil. Yeah, or it was scratches on me, bro, like mad scratches. Man, search the pictures. The pictures is right here. Mad bare scratches on me. I'm like, bro, when I tell you them wasn't going away, mad scratches and all that. Pulling my hair and scratching. Man, I like that activity for girl activity. After that, we dapped each other up. We was cool. It was vibes. It wasn't vibes, I'm lying. But we dapped each other up. He was like, I wish y'all the best, which was not true, because when he left, he was doing some other weird shit. But that's besides the point. I'm not even gonna lie. That was really all to it, you feel me? That was a story time. I'm gonna drop this as soon as I can. Thank you for loving and supporting me and everything. I really love you guys. I really look forward to y'all to come on this new journey with me, with my YouTube and my other social medias. Please follow all of my other social medias, my TikTok, my Snap, and my Instagram. That's where I'm most consistent at, and that's where you will be seeing me every single day. And I do text back a lot on those platforms. I love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we out.